Finding the perfect hosting platform for your online brand can get a little bit overwhelming, especially with the sheer number of options available and all the technical jargon that you have to sift through along the way. When I first started in website design and development, I spent years experimenting with various hosting services, only to discover that choosing the right one is really critical if you want your website to be up and running without experiencing any drops in loading speeds or security issues. So today we're taking a look at Hostinger. We'll dive into some of their features and what they offer in terms of plans and pricing, as well as some of the pros and cons, so that by the end of this video, you'll have a good idea of whether they could be the right web hosting platform for you, or if you might need to look elsewhere. And if at any point you decide to give Hostinger a try, then you can use the affiliate link that's down in the description. It doesn't cost you anything. As a matter of fact, you'll get a bit of a discount, which you wouldn't be able to get if you went directly to their website. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Now, if you've never heard of Hostinger, it's a web hosting company that was founded in 2004, so it's been around for a while. And while they're known for providing web hosting services, they've also been branching out into web development as of around 2019. And since then, they've been offering an array of tools to easily build, drag and drop websites and host those websites on their servers, making them into a one-stop shop for both web hosting and web development. Plus, in early 2023, they launched an AI-powered web development tool, which helps cut down on the work that it takes to build a website by having AI do a bunch of the work for you. So as far as signing up, it's as simple as entering some basic details and paying for your plan, and then you'll be taken to the tool's dashboard, where you can get started on actually building your website and moving your existing websites onto their platforms if you already have them. And if you're not initially sure whether to sign up for one of their paid plans, they do offer a 30-day free trial, so you can check them out first and make sure that you understand what you're getting into before paying anything. Now, in terms of their plans and pricing, there's a lot to cover here, so bear with me. Hostinger essentially offers 3 different plans, each with its own set of features. But I'll start by covering what's included with every plan. You'll get a drag and drop website builder, the AI website builder, as well as pre-built templates for you to choose from or adjust, plus Google Analytics integrations for managing your paid Google ads and marketing integration for other tools that you might use. And they all offer some safety features like a firewall, a virus scanner, and secure access to stop hackers from getting into your site's back end, on top of DDoS protection or distributed denial of service protection, which is when your site gets flooded with fake traffic and shuts down because it can't handle all the load. So pricing starts with the heavily discounted premium plan at $2 a month with 2 months free if you pay ahead for 4 years. But if you choose a 12-month subscription, when it renews, you'll be paying the full price of $11 a month, so the 48-month term ends up being a really good deal. And when you sign up for premium, you'll get a free domain for the year and everything else you need to create a website. Okay, next is the business plan, which offers great value for small businesses looking to build and manage their online presence. On a 48-month term, this plan starts at just $3 a month, and small businesses can enjoy increased performance along with 200 gigs of storage, daily on-demand backups for added security, and basic WooCommerce features. Plus, you'll get access to useful free WordPress plugins and an AI-powered site building tool, helping you create and maintain a professional website without needing advanced technical skills. Lastly, there's the Cloud Startup Package, which is their top-of-the-line plan and costs around $7.60 a month. On this tier, you can build and host up to 300 websites with 10 times faster performance speeds than on their premium plan, with a dedicated domain name that you own forever, even if you migrate off of Hostinger in the future. Plus, you get priority support in case of an emergency. Now, this plan will also find the data center that's nearest to you and prioritize your website to that one, getting you better speed when you want to manage or update your website. However, you can also use analytics to determine where the bulk of your traffic is coming from and move your website over to a server that's closer to that location so that your visitors can enjoy shorter wait times when loading your site. And I would say this is probably more important, as longer wait times can really diminish your website's usability and conversion rate. And as I mentioned, all of Hostinger's plans come with the necessary basics, like a free custom domain, SSL certification, and a lot of other robust security features like malware scans, DDoS protection, and WhoIs privacy, custom email accounts, automatic backups, and a lot more. They also offer cloud and VPS hosting, Minecraft server hosting, and website building tools. And Hostinger is fully and seamlessly integrated with WordPress, so you can add it with one click to any plan that you choose. So Hostinger is an excellent choice for gamers, small businesses, bloggers, e-commerce businesses, and seasoned developers. And if you opt for a business subscription, you can use the AI-powered content creation feature to easily create a website from scratch. Now, personally, I like to feel confident then my websites are well protected, much like you'd want a solid security system to protect your home. But unfortunately, Hostinger doesn't provide a ton of security features. They do include a limited version of NordVPN, which comes with antivirus and firewall tools. And don't get me wrong, Nord is an excellent company, and their firewall and antivirus software are quite reliable at protecting you against most threats. But the catch is that this version is limited, and to get the full protection, you'll need to upgrade for an extra fee, which I highly suggest doing, because without that, you could fall prey to ransomware where hackers take control of your site, shut it down, and demand payment in order to get it back up. This can be devastating for businesses, and the financial hit would be far worse than paying for proper security in the first place, of course. So while other web hosting services like Bluehost might charge a bit more, they offer up to 3 firewalls right out of the gate, so you wouldn't need to pay for additional protection with someone like Bluehost. And another thing that I'd consider a downside is their lean system. Hostinger is built to offer a solid but basic feature at a lower cost. And because of this, I wouldn't rely too heavily on their AI web builder, as it tends to generate sort of bland, rather cookie cutter content that won't really make your site stand out. This might not bother you, but I like to add personal flair to my websites because it really helps, in my opinion, to engage real human users. On the other hand, sometimes simpler systems work better for people. And while the design might be minimal, that could actually be a bonus if you're not super tech savvy. Simple can be more effective in many cases, especially if you have fewer products. Finally, while this wasn't a major issue for me, if you're building a site that requires handling a lot of large file content, like video transfers or game hosting, Hostinger might not be the best fit for you either. Even their highest tier plan comes with fairly limited server space at around 200 gigabytes. That might sound like plenty, but it can fill up pretty fast. Plus, they don't offer the option to even buy more storage, which could be a deal breaker for some people like you. But for most websites, even 100 gigs on their lowest tier plan could be more than enough space. And on the flip side, one of the reasons Hostinger really impressed me is because of how affordable it is, especially considering the number of high quality features they pack into even their most basic plan. I'd say it's a great choice for anyone just starting out with website building, or for those who don't need a ton of storage space but are mainly looking for a budget friendly solution. I also like that they offer a setup where you can combine a VPN with a server using VPS hosting. This allows you to create much more secure and discreet hosting, making it possible to manage multiple websites all from one place. It really streamlines the process, so you're not constantly logging in and out of different websites. Plus, their SEO tool also performs well and has genuinely helped improve my websites, making Hostinger a really great option just for that feature alone. Then there's the speed factor. All the websites I host are highly responsive with minimal load times, and I haven't experienced any crashes, but keep in mind that site performance can also depend on how you design it. Since people don't like waiting for slow loading pages, I'd suggest using a simpler, more lightweight elements on the first page or on any of the pages, and avoiding too many animations or videos, especially on your main landing page and your conversion page. Now, I also tested their VPS service for a client who needed extra protection for sensitive customer data, and it turned out to be an excellent fit. They haven't had any data breaches or site outages so far, so if you're handling sensitive information, I definitely recommend going with their VPS hosting. It's much more reliable and easier to manage, and you'll avoid potential legal issues related to data security, especially with regulations becoming a lot more stringent recently. That being said, one of the best things I appreciated most from Hostinger is that they include a lot of their key features across all their plans. This means that even the lower tiered options can offer plenty of value, which isn't something you often find in the space. On top of that, they're really quick, dependable, and make updating and maintaining your website pretty hassle-free, which gives you the flexibility to spend less time worrying about the technical side of things and more time actually focusing on building your business and making money. Okay, so that wraps up my review of Hostinger. Now, to answer whether or not it's worth your money, I'd say absolutely. And I hope this review gave you a better understanding of what they offer and if they could be the right choice for you. Now, as a reminder, if you decide that you want to try Hostinger out, you can use the affiliate link that's down in the description below. It doesn't cost you anything. As a matter of fact, you'll get our discount, like I mentioned, which you wouldn't be able to get if you went directly to Hostinger's website. As always, I enjoy hearing your thoughts, and I'll try to get back to any questions or comments you leave down below as fast as I can. Finally, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.